Students, we have already seen how to program it, and we have also decided what cutting tools will be used to machine this part. Now, here I have prepared the code for that. I just copied it from what we did in part 1 of this video. Now, first few lines here is to start the program. You already know it. It was in the last lab, that was lab 1. Now for this case, we have selected first, like here, first movement 1. We have selected cutting tool 16, which is slot cutter of diameter 40. Then we have height offset, which is 16, and diameter offset D16, and G42, that is right. Diameter offset is at right, that we discussed in the first video. Then we have wrote the program as we did in the PDF PowerPoint slides. Then that was first movement. In the second movement, we have cancelled that cutting tool offset that we had before, and now for the second move we have cutting tool 19. So we have cutting tool 19 here. There is no diameter offset. That means the key points we are selecting, that will be followed by the center of the cutting tool, and height offset is H19. The information related to height will be stored at H19. Then we wrote the program we developed in PowerPoint slides. Then again for the third move, we have cutting tool T20. Again, the diameter offset cancelled, and we have height offsetting only. There is no diameter offsetting, and we have made the center hole, the big hole of 5 millimeter diameter. Then fourth move is to make center drill. Again, we have selected cutting tool 1 and height offset H1. There is no diameter offsetting here, and then can cycle, and then can cycle cancelled here, G80, and then the last move, that is fifth move. Here cutting tool 2 is used, and we don't have any diameter offsetting. There is no diameter offsetting because it is for generating hole. So finally we got this program, and this is how we finish the programming. This is all these lines are in the lab 1 as well. You might have a look. Now what we'll do is we'll open that AlphaCAM Let's open it. Standard meal, you can select whatever you want. I prefer standard meal. It does what we need here. Close it and then call that NC code. You know how to do that. Input NC code. You can call it geometry. I will call it toolpath. Clear memory. Then okay. I saved it somewhere. Here. Text files, all files. In fact, I saved it in the RTF file and it is working. You can try if it is working in Microsoft Word or not. Open it. It is asking for cutting tool number 16. What was the cutting tool 16? Cutting tool 16 was the slot cutter, and its diameter is 14. Here you see we don't have any slot cutter. We can use flat end cutting tool, mill tool. Slot cutter is also a kind of milling tool, and it got the cutting edge across its diameter. So let's select flat end, and it is 40 millimeter diameter cutting tool. So put 40 diameter, say okay. Then it is asking information for cutting tool number 19. Cutting tool number 19 is a milling cutter, and it got diameter of 20. So end mill diameter 20. Then it's asking about cutting tool T20. T20 is also again flat end mill. It is 40 millimeter diameter. Put 40. Then asking for T1. T1 is the center drill. We can say drill. Center drill is a very small diameter drill bit. So say 2 millimeter diameter. All right. Okay. Then it is asking for T2. Information about cutting tool 2 is drill bit, and it is 10 millimeter diameter. Let's put 10 here. Okay. Input finish. So this is it is showing the cutting tool path. The first line, blue line, is showing the first path, the first part of the machining. Then this red line is second, and purple ones are third, fourth, and then fifth. All of those are there. Now what we have to do is we have to select a workpiece now. So to do that, we have to draw the workpiece. It's geometry. Under geometry, the workpiece is rectangle shape. In fact, it is a square shape. So first corner here, it is asking for first corner, that is 0 0, and the second corner is 100 100. Put that values here. This is the second corner. Then okay, then we have that workpiece here, and you see cutting tool path is going beyond that workpiece. So it means that if we had smaller than 40 millimeter diameter, it would work as well, but it's fine. Now to get rid of this, get out of this command, just press escape. Now we have the workpiece, we have the cutting tool path. Let's see the isometric view. Cutting tool is coming from the machine home. And this is what we have. Now let's have the depth of the workpiece, that is the solid workpiece 3D. Click on the 3D and you get set material. Then it is asking pick geometry of solid. This is our geometry. And what is the depth of the workpiece? The top part of the workpiece is 0 and bottom part is minus 25, because the thickness of the workpiece is 25 millimeter. So top surface is 0 and then bottom surface is minus 25. Then click OK. Workpiece is there. Then let's simulate what it is doing. So this is simulation here, shortcut tool, or we can go from view, then solid simulation, then simulate, play it. It's asking for feed rate for the first move. Just OK, and increase the speed of the simulation. Cutting tool is coming from the machine home. This is the cutting tool here, and it's machining. Let's see it again. Now look at the sides. It seems that those holes are not through hole. The reason behind that is, look at different sides. Click on these menus here and it will show you definitely the holes are not through hole, and you know why is that. Look at the program. Because drill bit, the last few lines when the drilling was occurring, it's only going 25 millimeter. You have seen that drill bit got a pyramid shape at the end, and it just touched the bottom surface of the workpiece. So let's make it 30 millimeter. Then it will make the 3 through holes. Save it. It is saved. Now let's call that program. Input NC code, toolpath, clear memory. Just saved it. Asking for the cutting tool information. Tool 16, we selected 40 millimeter flat end. Then tool 19 was 20 millimeter, 20 millimeter. Then tool 20 is 40 millimeter. Then tool 1, let's say 2 millimeter. And then finally tool 2 is the drill bit, 10 millimeter. Now let's have the cutting tool. Sorry, let's have the workpiece. Geometry, rectangle. So we are putting 0 0, okay, then 100 100. Then escape and add the thickness of the workpiece. Set material 8, so minus 25. Then let's simulate it. Okay, it's not drilling any hole because the mistake is, I believe, something is wrong. It is not drilling that hole. It's doing everything but not drilling the hole. This it's minus 30. What is the mistake? I'm not very sure. It should do. Let's see. Z30 minus 30. I put minus 30. It should work. Let's try again. Save it. right. Let's try again. Clear memory, toolpath. Okay, before that, let's clean it off. Okay, now let's call that. Tool number 16, that is 40 millimeter cutting tool. Then tool number 19 is 20 millimeter cutting tool. Tool number 20 is 40 millimeter cutting tool. Tool number 1 is drill bit, 2 millimeter. Tool number 2 is drill, 10 millimeter. All right. It's not showing anything. Okay, it's here. It's here showing that drilling hole, but why it is not coming, I'm not sure. Let's try this time. 3D, so geometry, give a thickness, -25. All right, now solid simulation. It's not doing. Let's restart. Let's restart. Home, input NC, toolpath, clear memory. This pitch. Tool number 16, it's 40 millimeter. Tool number 19 is 20 millimeter. Tool number 20 is 40 millimeter. Tool number 1 drill bit 2 millimeter. Tool number 2 drill bit 10 millimeter. All right. Put the workpiece. Now 3D set material -25. Then let's simulate. Still not doing. I will have a look what's wrong. Maybe next class I will